Alright guys, Avit is back with my episode 2 of my pro in the VFL 11-man clubs for us. Tonight we are playing Villarreal, but unfortunately they've had trouble getting their manager on. One of their players contacted me and he's managed to get this game played, but they did only have 4 players. It was allowed, it was permitted to go ahead, but obviously we wanted to respect them for getting on and trying to play the game. Obviously trying to avoid ourselves a ban, and we get into this game and we just try and use it as basically a practice game, guys, and that is no disrespect to Villarreal, because they really have my respect for trying to get on and playing the game for their manager. Early on we noticed that Total Foot had a problem at RCB. He couldn't get his internet sorted, he was lagging out a lot, but there you can see me early doors play the ball into Jay, and Jay smashes that one home. Now this was a really strange game, guys, because we kind of felt like we couldn't really take nothing from this game, so we just said let's work on the passing, let's work on the 1-2s. You can see what we're trying to do there, and again Lou gets his shot blocked. We get a throw in here, we look to take it short, so hopefully we can work something from this. I'm waiting for Jay to make the move, he does, he cuts back inside onto his left foot. Probably should have stayed on his right there, and the keeper makes an easy save. Now Lou's got it down the line, good hard stop, into Surreal Jace, Jace into Jay, to me. I'm looking for that 1-2, I'll give it back to Jay, and again he does a really good job to get the blocking. Maybe should have created an easy chance for ourselves there, but we get the corner. We're gonna try that back post one. Matters is at the back post, he gets up, and Jay makes amends and powers in the header from the corner, and it's 2-0, and Matters, the CB, gets an assist. Now like I said, guys, ideally we just want to play 11, we don't want to take easy wins, and I'm not saying we took it easy on them, because their ending was decent and the players that were on the pitch and the goalkeeper was decent as well, but obviously we wasn't as focused and we wasn't trying as hard as maybe if we were coming up against a full 11. But they do have a shot there, Cookies with the great save to keep that clean sheet. We managed to clear the corner, it's nearly half time. And that is half time, guys, but there you can see the stats. They did have 3 shots, so we're into the second half now, guys. Not really a lot happened. Like I said, I'm not going to be showing in-depth highlights of this game, because you know it was a bit like unfair, as it were, but fair props to them for playing. The keeper makes a good shot save there from myself. I'm on the corner hoping to make something happen. I go to the back post to Mattis again, he knocks it down to Jay, and the keeper makes a good save again. So now from their keeper, or our keeper, sorry, Jay nods it down to Lou. Lou takes his time, lines up the low driven, and tucks it away for 3-0, and that, guys, is how the game finished. Like I said, I didn't really want to disrespect them by just showing us constantly having a pop at their keeper, because it really wasn't really that way, but we were a little bit chilled in this game, to say the least. But fair play to them for getting the game played. There you can see the stats. I just wanted to show my stats, guys, because yes, I was happy with my stats, but I won't be happy until I'm doing that in the big games, and it just means in the big games I've got to be able to get more of the ball. Our worst fears were showing up. Total Foot, his internet was just too bad to play, so I had to drop back to centre back, but thanks to Craig for jumping in at the last minute between the 2 games to then drop in Cam for us. Barcelona were having trouble finding us. We found out what that problem was. Our co-manager Total Foot had invite friendlies off. So that's why teams couldn't find us, so that will be corrected from tonight, guys. So obviously we've got Barcelona. They played Villarreal last night and won 4-1, but obviously we can't now use that as a judge because we don't know what Villarreal team turned up. So we know a few players in there, Blancy especially up front, know him very well. And we know that their manager wasn't there, so obviously sometimes it can be a big influence when your manager's missing. So we get into this game, and the idea is to keep possession, see how they set up, see how they're going, and that is what we're really aiming for with this game. So we try and keep a bit of possession, trying to work the opposition, trying to work space as well. A decent possession, but we're not really going. Now we're creeping up the pitch together. Lou tries to play it into Jay. He's smothered out and they do manage to get the tackle. Now Barca are coming forward here. A nice bit of link up play with them as well. We tried to cry him out, but Cookies has to make the save. But it's offside anyway. I believe it was a foul. I thought it was offside, but I remember now it got pulled back for a foul. This was a little bit of a contentious game, as in the referee, after watching the footage, gave a hell of a lot of free kicks, guys, and some of them were just nothing tackles. So you're going to see a lot of free kicks in this game, guys, and from watching the footage it was quite clear that Barcelona like to get balls into the box. All my defenders had a lot of clearances to make, to say the least, but here you can see another free kick. That's a good dink at the back, but Fish is covering round the back to head it away. Jay with a big layoff there, but it's into Craig from Tom, from Jace to Fish. He's just waiting for space. What we want him to do is feed the cam. That's what I was saying in the last game. Feed the ball into the cam. The cam's got to be intelligent enough to try and stay in space, which he was doing there. And now this time it's another free kick, but nothing came of that. So Barca are coming forward again now. Blancy with the ball. He turns the inside. He managed to get the shot off, and then eventually he can clear it, and they have another corner. These were decent at set pieces, but with us playing three centre backs, myself being one, it was kind of, we wanted a team really that were going to keep throwing the ball in the air, and it was kind of playing to our strengths, but you never know with this FIFA. You all know now what this FIFA's like. It is quite broken. It's been a broken FIFA for quite some time now, but I still love playing clubs. I will still always play pro clubs, and until someone come up with something better, this is the game mode that we'll be playing. So they get a long throw here. As you can see, they're throwing it into the D, but we smother him, we surround him, and we manage to get it clear. Again, it's nearly half time now, guys. They've got another free kick. We've just had a player booked again that wasn't really that bad a tackle, but I'm trying to get the run on this centre man here because he's the big guy, and I just want to make sure that once this kick is taken and bring it in, I can try and get on it. My pro gets sucked under it though, but Cookies come out again and makes a great punch. So it's out for a throw in again. Again, they're going to put it into the box. They've done this a lot. Whatever chance they got, they tried to put it into the box, and they put it over the bar. So there's the halftime stats, guys, and the first thing I said to my team was, lads, let's just be a bit braver. Let's not finish this game with no shots on target. So we get our own free kick here quite early into the second half. We've got Smithy on it here. The Fish right near him. They go to the wall. They've worked it well. We're looking for that back push. It's a good cross, but I just can't get no power on that, and that's an easy save for the keeper. Now Barca have got it here, but Craig does really well to hassle him. Craig picks it up. If Jay picks it up, he has a shot. We get another corner. It was good football by the front three, pressing really high. So now we've got the corner. Craig's on the corners now, obviously, because he's the cam. It's going back post to Mattis. Mattis can't get it because Jay's got the lock on as well, and nothing comes of that. And again, it's another free kick, guys. The referee was given loads and loads of free kicks for the barest of touches, and that's going to be quite important towards the end of the game, guys, and I will point it out as well when it comes to that time. So Joey gets the ball back for Barcelona. The nice one too was Spicer. He plays it down the line, and then the keeper makes a great save there. So Barca coming forward again. They're really pushing now. We managed to clear it again. It's headed back. It's a great ball inside, and Cookies makes another great save. He is having a blinding game here. Now the ball's just played just inside of me. Blancy plays it across the keeper, and it hits the post, and we managed to clear that one. But they just keep coming now. They're really pushing for this now. Fish done really well down that right side, and he was really keeping their left mid sort of under control, as it were. But again, no one's gone to the short. We've not had someone pick up the short for some reason. They whip it in. I managed to get my head to it, get good distance on it, but it does fall to a Barca player. They keep coming. They pump it in again. We get it clear. Then they have a shot and we get another block, and it's getting ridiculous now. We know we're under pressure. We know this is a really hard game and we're defending for our lives. I can see the big man sneaking to the back post. I'm just going to hold my position and hopefully I can either block him when he's going for his run, or hopefully I'm kind of standing where the circle is. They go front post this time, but again Mattis heads it away. They're coming back in again. Again it's into the box. I get a header. Fish completes the clearance out to Craig, and then Lou has got it here. He rolls it to Fish. I'm telling Fish, go down the line, just go down the line, but Craig picks up the pieces. Jace has got it in again with Craig. It's good football there, lads. And Lou didn't mean that back pass, lads. He was playing that to Jay, but for some reason he's pro down the back pass. But again, Jace, the real killer, comes in, makes a good interception, track and back. And we keep possession again. This is quite continuous play now, guys. A lot of this last footage has been continuous. It was a sort of to and fro and towards the end. Now Smithy's got it here. He plays it into Craig, and Craig is taken out. Now I decide that, look boys, let's go for this. Let's play it long. They've been playing a lot of long balls, so let's try it. They get a clearance, but it's hooked out for a throw. And I say, right, Mattis, up you go. He goes up. We do what they've been doing to us, but we make them pay. Jay with a great finish, Mattis with a great knockdown, and guys, that is what they were doing to us most of the game, so we decided that we would try it as well, because we don't normally throw long now because we've not been getting joy with it. But they win the back post this time, but there's Tom clearing it off the line away, and then we break again with Jay and Lou. Lou plays it to Craig. We're just trying to keep a bit of possession, take a bit of pressure off. We don't have to go for the goal, we just want to keep possession. But Craig is taken out here, and I mess up the free kick because I looked on my player cam. Now they've got the ball from their keeper. They win the header. They're coming forward, and Fish has got it, but he's tackled before he can clear it. They dink the ball in, and then look at that. We thought we'd give away a penalty, but I initially thought it was a foul on the centre-back, and it's been given as on the edge. Now guys, this is the dispute that was going on in the admin chat afterwards, so I decided that I would clarify it. Now watch this guys, I'm gonna circle Smithy and one of their players, and you can see there he runs into him right in the D where the spot is. Then Mattis, our centre back, he gets the animation to clear it, but he's actually clattered by the striker that's already been fouled, so that's why the free kick was given outside the box, or else it would have been a free kick to us. And then we managed to get a block in from that free kick, and they've got a corner. We've just got to see this out. Come on boys, we've got to hold out. They've not committed as many players forward as we thought they would, but we're asking everyone to get back. All the big players, defend us if you can. We get it clear. They pump it back in again. We head it clear again. We were constantly doing this all game, clearing it and clearing it. I think all of my defenders, including myself, got at least 6 clearances, and that includes headers, guys, but we take the win. Yes, unfair to Barcelona to lose that game, but you can see we had a much better second half. So tonight we have Le Gunners and we have Sporting Gijón. I hope you like it. If you did, smash that like button for me, guys, and I'll see you next time.